welcome back everyone. JudotoolZ here, and I have yet another battle that comes away from the Cerebi Wi-Fi forums. And let's get things rolling here. Today's battle comes way of Terra, and we had agreed to a UU battle, but she throws out a Starmie, so I'd give her that one. So I'm leading with my heavy metal there, or Aggron, and I go ahead and switch out knowing that I'm probably going to get surfed, so I bring in Venusaur to take that, but instead it's a Hydro Pump. So he takes that fairly well. Go ahead and take advantage of the leftovers when he brings out Gengar, and I didn't predict that. I was hoping to go ahead and get a Poison or a Toxic off on somebody, in which he goes ahead and Focus Blasts, misses, and I Giga Drain, just hoping to get some damage and recovery out of that, but it sure didn't do a lot there. So he's able to fire back with a Sludge Bomb, and I did not know that was going to hurt as bad as it did. That just took out my especially bulky Venusaur there, but with a crit. So I swaggered on that turn, hoping to go ahead and just confuse him, boost his attack, and hope that he hits himself. So he's forced to switch, and for whatever reason I protected at the time. And after seeing Caesar, I'm kind of wondering what happened to our UU battle here. But anyways, I know that a Bullet Punch is coming, and so I bring in Epic, my Steel-type Registeel, to go ahead and soak that up. He switches out, brings in Flygon, and I'm pretty afraid of this thing, so I don't want an Earthquake. I've got to pull Registeel, and I bring in Hulk to go ahead and soak up that Earthquake. Sorry. And yeah, unfortunately that's going to spell the end for him. So I bring in Hurtslot, and he's probably fearing some sort of ice move. So I went ahead and just rock polished up here, because now I'm faster than Starmie. And at this point, what I'm going to do is just continue to go ahead and sub up, allow him to attack me with a super effective move in Hydro Pump until I'm able to activate my, I think it's pronounced Lyca Berry, or Lycha, something like that. So we've got a bit of a stall war here. I don't know if she knew what was going on at this point, but like I said, I was just trying to buy myself some time here and sub down to my helpful berry there. So a couple more returns of that ought to do it. And Hurts a Lot is just going to town here. I'm able to sub up down to 3 health. I activate my berry, and this turn I should be able to fire back with a flail. And he goes ahead and switches out, probably predicting an Earthquake, but that's not the case. We've got a nice flail here. That is going to take out a Flygon. So I was feeling pretty good about that. I was hoping I could, maybe use him to sweep through a couple more pokes. But then he brings in Metagross, and I'm knowing there's Bullet Punch. There's nothing I can do. I can't pull out Donphan and bring him back later. So I show Heavy Metal, hoping maybe he's going to Bullet Punch again. Then I bring in Registeel, hoping to take that Bullet Punch. But that's not the case. He brings in Gengar, Focus Blast me. I kind of knew that was coming after seeing it earlier, but I knew he could live it, and I was actually really surprised to see him survive that with 97 health left. But instead of gyro balling, what I probably should have done is just T-wave the guy. But instead I bring in Toxicroak to take in another Focus Blast. I was kind of running out of pokes there at that point who could take a move like that, and Toxicroak being part fighting, that works out pretty well. So he goes down to Life Orb damage. And at this point he brings back in Caesar, to which I go ahead and withdraw and bring out Epic one more time to take out the Bullet Punch, which he lives. He takes advantage of the leftovers, and I don't recall what I went ahead and did here after seeing his Tyranitar, but we do have Sandstream up, and so I explode on him. I was really hoping I could, get a little more out of that, but it just didn't happen. But Registeel was going down, and I was just glad I was able actually to get that off. So I bring in Zodiac, hoping to go ahead and intimidate Tyranitar, and that's going to force a switch into Metagross, and I'm glad I went ahead and selected Earthquake with my Choice Band on, because that should just about kill Metagross. But it's not enough, but I will definitely take that as he fires back with a Bullet Punch. I know I can live that with Zodiac. So we go ahead and fire off a second Earthquake. That is going to go ahead and get rid of Metagross there. Here we go. Goodbye, Metagross. Sandstream is going to go ahead and affect Zodiac. And I withdraw knowing that he's probably going to Bullet Punch, but instead he U-turned. So I kind of lucked out that I did, because that didn't do very much to my Aggron there. So I know I can't take a Hydro Pump from this guy. So I'm thinking, well, I better go ahead and bring in my Toxicroak here. And I do that because he has the ability Dry Skin on him. And so that actually restored my health there. And I can fire back with a Sucker Punch if and when he's going to switch up and maybe use his Ice Beam. So he did attack. I did Sucker Punch, and a Dark type being super effective against Psychic, Starmie's definitely going to go down. I think he's not so hot on the physical side anyways, so Caesar comes back in. I know he's going to go ahead and Bullet Punch. I bring in Heavy Metal to take it, but no, he caught me. He definitely predicted me that round because he was able to go ahead and superpower my Aggron, who is Rock and Steel, and pretty much just clobber him. He's down. But I guess the best thing out of that was that his defense and attack dropped. And I'm going to drop it again, or his attack anyways, with the Intimidate from Tauros, which is going to pull out a Tyranitar. And I went ahead and just chose to use Headbutt on this attack, knowing that it was Stab. It may not have been the best move at the time, but all I've got on Zodiac is Headbutt, Zen Headbutt, Rock Slide, and I can't remember the last move at the moment. But anywho, I was really surprised that he was able to live that attack from Tyranitar with 2 health left, but because the Sand Stream's up, that is going to kill him. So he Dragon Dances up here as I went ahead and Sucker Punched, which that isn't going to do crap too. So we're in a bit of a little battle here. I didn't know if he was going to keep Dragon Dancing up because I'm almost out of Sucker Punches here, but he did attack the next turn and I was able to get the kill off. So I think we're down last pokes here. Toxicroak against Caesar, and that is not good because I'm sure he's Choice Banded. And Sucker Punch really isn't going to do a lot to Caesar, so. But he did Bullet Punch. Is he going to live it? Battletoad, come on, buddy. No, he's pretty epic, but he just wasn't able to live that one. So it is official. I did get my butt kicked by a girl. Try not to tell anyone, please. Pretty please. And go ahead, rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit me up if you need anything. Thanks again. Bye.